Let's face it, debt sucks. But what may be even worse is incorrect data on your credit file. MSN Money says, quote, 30 million people in the U.S. with credit blemishes severe enough to make obtaining loans with reasonable terms difficult, end quote. So this video is a how-to for increasing your credit score by deleting bad marks, including those unfortunate ones that are not in error. Be sure to see free annual credit report video to see 8 primary things you should check for before even starting the following. But the following includes some corrective activities which might also help. First of all, each time you apply for credit, a credit inquiry is initiated, which in turn can lower your credit score by as much as 5 points. If you expect to get credit, that's the price you pay. However, if you already suspect you may be turned down, why not have a copy of your report with you to show to the creditor? In this way, if the creditor knows in advance of an issue, he can tell you if it will or won't be a problem. 2. There are many companies willing to improve your credit file and credit score at a very healthy price tag. But most will do absolutely nothing more than you can do for yourself to raise your credit score. And for the few who are truly noteworthy in performing the service, they charge in excess of $1,000 and usually over $1,500. Here's a warning. Beware of companies suggesting you can have a cleaned credit file and raise your score almost immediately. This process takes time and patience. 3. Some general tips for improving your score. Pay your bills early. Pay off revolving cards monthly. Never close a credit account. Don't switch credit cards to get the best rate. Keep the oldest credit account on your credit report. No more than 2 major bank cards. No more than 50% of your revolving credit limit. 4. But what if you have derogatory marks on your credit report? If these are in error, then you should be working very hard to have them removed. But what if the bad marks on your file are not in error? Does this mean there's nothing you can do about it? Not at all. The one great advantage of the current credit report system is the fact that the consumer can demand verification of any entry on their credit report. Getting negative comments removed. It is the legal right of every consumer to challenge any entry of their credit report, regardless of the entry correctness or validity. Obviously, in some of the following discussions, you must let your conscience be your guide. If the entry is valid, you must answer the question, is it ethical to challenge it? My purpose is not to answer that question. My purpose is to notify you of your rights and to tell you that you have what I have seen others accomplish. Please note, you may hear that an item must be challenged within 2 years. I have seen otherwise. If you challenge any of your 3 reports, the only 2 things a credit bureau can do is uphold the entry validity or delete it. But the decision of one credit bureau has no bearing on the decision of the other 2. You must go through this process with each credit bureau. Just because your dispute is not upheld does not mean that you cannot resubmit again and again and again. When you challenge, ensure you indicate on your challenge the line item and any factual data with proof and with as much detail as possible. What you are hoping for, especially if you already know the information is correct, is one of three things. Credit bureaus receive thousands of disputes each day. They additionally receive 30 to 40 million bits of new data daily. It is irrational with such a vast amount of information not to have errors. Very often the technician is just plain too tired to be entirely accurate, and oftentimes an item is deleted in absolute error. A deletion is your goal. Similarly, even if the technician does not make an error, it's possible the fatigued technician may simply be too tired to research one more entry. Therefore, he simply deletes it. It is simple human nature, but the result is the same. Deletion is your goal. Your third hope is that the creditor may either makes an error, has previously destroyed your record. Many companies destroy information after 25 months to make room for new data. Or simply is too tired to pay close attention and tells the credit bureau it cannot be verified. The item must now be deleted, and your deletion is your goal. Any item, regardless of its age, can be challenged, and I have occasionally seen successful challenges of tax liens, bankruptcies, 3- and 4-year-old entries, as well as many other deletions. Therefore, any suggestion is that if you elect to go this route, challenge everything. Again, please let your conscience be your guide. If you'd like to see more of this material in the future, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up below, please. Also, if you know of friends, family members, social business, or church groups in need of financial education, do them and yourself a favor by telling them about Debt Buster Motivation. But at a minimum, subscribe to my channel below and please give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye for now.